Welcome to the All Boxing for you. Here tonight, want to interview a new upcoming fighter from Puerto Rico. This is Newark, New Jersey. Very, 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 very good fighter. Good prospect. One of the best prospects so far from Puerto Rico I see coming up, besides the ones that are up there right now. Uh, this kid is good. His name is Keith Cologne. He should be coming up soon.
What's going on?
Here we got him. How you doing, my brother? You hear
What's
me?
going on? You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clear. You coming in and out. You hear me? So we have a little communication with Keith right now. We have to get back online. So good prospect. A young kid. I seen him fight a couple of times. I seen him live on January, I believe January 10. I was with Matias fight. Awesome kid. You know what I'm saying? This kid has everything going for him. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
What's up, my brother?
What's going
Everything
on?
good? How's everything,
Everything
man?
good.
Nice to meet you, brother. You know, let everybody know what's your name, where you from.
My name Keith Cologne from Newark, New Jersey. Professional boxer, 10-0, 10 knockouts.
Yeah, my brother. I was saying a little while ago. I seen you in your fight, January, I believe January 10, when you fought on another card of Severe Matias and Dalton Smith. It was an awesome night, man. You left me without you left me with the voice. I lost my voice watching you fight, man. You know what I'm saying? It was an honor to be there to see somebody from my country, from Puerto Rico, because I'm a Puerto Rican fighter. You know what I'm saying? And to see a
Right.
guy like you coming up like this, smart. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the fans that you bring over is a very, very good outcome for you, and is very, very professional what you're doing right now, in and out the ring.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So I see that you're fighting soon. On I think it's January 19, right?
June 19th.
Yeah. Oh, June 19. June 19. I'm sorry, mixed a month. Okay. On June 19, you fighting June 19. You wasn't able to make it for the Sanders Science fight. You didn't get your spot for that fight. That would have been awesome for you.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like, yeah, they just, they turned it down. So that was, up to the promotional company. So yeah, my next fight day will be June 19th.
Yeah, man. But what is awesome, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to go to that fight. It's in Jersey, right?
It's in Massachusetts.
Oh, in Massachusetts. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, all right. That's it's not that far from here from New York. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. It was a good experience. I missed you at the fight that day. I thought you were staying in a hotel where I was at with all these fighters that were staying over here at the Holiday Inn, and I didn't see you there. And I was asking Cesar because Cesar is a good friend of mine from Wasil Battle Network. Cesar is he's above all this, man. He's a creative of content, and when it comes up to boxing in this era
Yeah.
right now, you know. What do you think? I saw the interview you and Cesar. It was a real good interview. How you felt in the interview?
It was a great interview. We had plenty of interviews before. Yeah, it was a great interview.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Um, So what are your plans, man? You ever know any promoters online, nothing like that yet?
Yeah, that's that. So future plans is we looking to sign within at the end of the year, going into early next year. That's the plan, just to sign and
Yeah.
start moving up in the ranks.
Oh, okay. You just want to get a couple of more fights, so your value, if going the way you're going, 10 fights, 10 knockouts, is awesome. I was
Yeah,
saying before, you was one of the so far the best prospects coming out of Puerto Rico. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So far, um, you're the best fighter. The best prospect to me coming out of Puerto Rico right now. Even though you're in Newark, but that Puerto Rican blood runs in your brains. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, for sure, for sure,
You know,
for
any
sure.
plans to fight? Any plans of going to Puerto Rico and fight over there in one of the cards, if they have any?
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully when Juan and Fresh Productions get their cars rolling in PR. Hopefully, they give me another great opportunity to go out there and showcase my talent. It's a lot of other promoters that we've been in contact with Puerto Rico to try to make this happen because that's been one of like the goals lately, just to go out there, fight, and just to bring all my people because I got a lot of people in Puerto Rico that still hasn't saw me fight yet. So, I want to go out there, show them love, and just give them an experience.
Yeah, they seen you fight, but not live, not in
Yeah, not
person.
live. Right, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
because it is totally different. It's totally different when you see it
Yeah,
live. You know what I'm saying? Than when you see it in person, man. When you see it in person, it's a totally different feeling. You know what I'm saying? You get more into the fight. I draw my drink. I was screaming through the whole time when it was fight. I draw my drink. I see you. I was like, oh my god, because I was standing up. The whole fight, I was
yeah.
standing up. I was standing up, and I was in the. I was. It was funny because I was on the side of the opponent's fighter. I
Okay,
was. I
okay.
read. I was in his corner. I was like say eight rows behind, and I'm standing up and I'm screaming, and his cry, his people were there, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was going out because you doing a good fight. You took your time, and I was screaming out of my lungs, man, cut the ring, yo, you gotta cut
yeah,
the ring. And then all of a sudden, when you started cutting the ring, that's when you started dominating him.
yeah,
To the last 2 rounds, you dominated the rim, and then when you came in the following round, you stopped him, man. I was like, wow, man, you should have seen. Even the people in front of me, next to the ringside on the third row, they dropped the drinks all over, drinks all over the place. Yo, we jumped, we were excited, man. I saw you. I said what's up to you, and then you came out to the same row I was at, and I said what's up to you, but I didn't yeah, some other guys coming jumping up on you, so I said, you know what, let him do his thing, because you probably know the guys already, you know what I'm saying? So I said let him do his thing with them, and I'll catch him, I catch him out there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then I spoke when I was leaving the Barclays. I saw your trainer, your corner man.
yeah,
I saw him and I spoke to him. I got his number, but I said I didn't call him right away. I haven't called because I wanted to give you some time to rest and and relax and enjoy your fight and the little rest that you get 2 3 weeks or whatever before you go back to the gym. And I just relaxed. I said let him do his thing. I respect fighters because I was a fighter before and I know
okay,
how it is to be in the ring. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And it's awesome, man. That fight was awesome. And then I was in contact
right.
with you for your next fight, but I wasn't able to make it over in Jersey.
Okay, 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 okay.
But I was upset. I have things going on because I've been out. Out of work right now because I'm on comp. Trying to get recuperate from this. But yeah, I seen your fights, man. I'm hoping to see you come to New York, man. The Barclays is your hometown, man. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Barclays
yeah,
is your home. You
for
have you
sure,
have a home here. Whenever you come over here, this is your home here in New York.
for sure, for
We
sure.
we say second home, but we say second home, but I say your home. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There's no second home here. Your home, man. You know, and I love it, man. I'm a very I'm a fan of boxing, not a fanatic. I'm a fan of boxing. If I see my fighter fighting and you're losing the fight, I'm gonna go. Even though I'm going rooting for you to come something take out of the bag, come without something out of the bag, but you lost, you lost. But if you win, I will not abandon you. I will still stay there like I did with Subriel Matias. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And I stood there and I support him. I gave him his space. I haven't decided to call him or nothing. I just gave him his space so like that. When he decides to come back, he wants to talk. He will let it
yeah,
know. Let it be
exactly,
known. You know.
exactly.
And it's like, hey man, yeah. How's the train? I know you must have been you fighting 6 rounds right now, right? You going? What's your next fight? Eight
I'm
rounds?
fighting 8 rounders. Yeah,
Oh,
this fight is 8 rounders. And I think it's gonna be for the WBA, one of the WBA like titles, whether that's like youth or international, intercontinental,
oh,
one of those. Yeah,
oh,
so yeah, yeah,
Intercontinental Championship. All
yep,
right, hey, that's a big notch on your belt for future.
yeah,
You know, for future fights coming up. You're gonna see a lot of guys starting to avoid. You're gonna be hard to get you fights. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
for sure, for sure, for sure. I already know. That's why within these next like couple years we're looking to sign. Well, really, the end of this year we're looking to sign, so it can make a lot of the fights easier.
Make sure you take your time on choosing the right promoter. Somebody that's gonna do for you, now you do for them. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep,
Because this is you. You're not coming over here with no losses. You're coming in here and to the team, to the promotional team with them, with an awesome record. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
you need fight. I seen your fights, and you haven't fought guys that just started. You got guys.
yeah,
You have fought a lot of guys with experience.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Those
right,
fights before, guys with experience, and I was like, I was amazed. You know what I'm saying? This kid,
yeah.
your amateur pedigree bring you to where you at right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
You
Yep.
know.
Yep. That's true.
And I'm in love with the style you fight. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see me screaming. I go to your fight.
Yeah.
You should see me standing up. I'm gonna be on my chair. I'll be standing up in the middle. I got called out sometimes like 2 times from the guard saying you gotta get into your seat. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to go to the front to be able to take a picture. I told her, listen, I gotta take a picture. The security said, "Man, you can sit over here. The seats are empty over here." I said, "No, no, let me go to my seat. I'll sit back to my seat." You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be sitting down and it's embarrassing somebody. Yo, you sit in my seat. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. I stay in my seat. I pay for this. I'm gonna stay right in my seat. I was a little upset because I wasn't able to. My brother loves the way you fight too. You know what I'm saying? We boxing fanatics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you're doing real good, man. And
Appreciate that.
I hope to see you soon. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that God keep blessing you and keep doing what you're doing. I know you're still going to college.
Yeah. Yeah. God willing, I'll finish in a couple weeks. Couple weeks, I'll be done.
Look at that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not every boxer goes in there with just one plan just to make money. You
Right.
thinking about your future.
For
You know what I'm
sure. For
saying?
sure.
And I see that's very I'm very proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Because
Thank you.
to do what we do in the ring and then have a try to build a career on the side. Especially college, not high school, college,
Yeah. Yeah.
and get a degree is hard. But I see your dedication, and that's what
Yeah.
counts. When you dedicate yourself, you could do anything.
Right.
Anything is world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And and,
Yep.
and I see that you've been doing good. And I believe uh, when you graduate now, you're gonna take a little time off, or you're gonna continue with your education.
No. I'm gonna take some time off. There's a lot of things that I want to start doing, and because I'm in school, I can't really do those things because I gotta be in Jersey a lot. I can't really like move too much, so I can't really maximize my potential right now. So with this time off from school, I get to focus on boxing. I get to venture off, do a lot of other things, and just keep breaking through these doors, man. Just keep expanding my portfolio and just keep growing.
Yes, because it's a little hard, you know what I'm saying? Because now you get your first degree. Is your bachelor's? You getting now
Bachelor's,
your bachelor's? Oh,
bachelor's,
that's
yeah.
that's a blessing, bro.
Thank
That
you.
is a blessing. Not everybody gets their bachelor's and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? In that
Yeah,
ring and dedicate. Because everybody thinks they're going to the gym and train for 2 hours. No, this is
no,
work.
yeah,
This is work. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And then you're doing two things. You're working, and you're studying. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yep,
It,
true.
that's hard because it's not like you go home or I'm going to school, just go home, train, and then go back to school the next day. You have to do work, homework, and all that
Yeah,
stuff. There's no joke.
nah, it's not. It's
That's
not.
not high
People,
school.
yeah, nah, people don't understand the dedication and just the mental capacity it takes to do that. To go from all day in school and class, professors, assignments, tests to in the rain and
Yeah.
do it at a high level.
Well, I'm sorry for talking to you right now because I'm in my car and I was gonna make it home.
Yeah,
And I said I'm gonna pull over. This is my first time I use my phone doing a live. I never used the phone doing a live, so it was a little bit messed up over here. I had the computer set up in my house with some tabs and some of your pictures and some of your videos. And
oh,
if I wanted to
all
show
right.
some of your knockouts,
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I was upset because I went out and I had to put an alarm in my car, and I went to this place like around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I was stuck all this time because I had a whole bunch of cars ahead of me, and I
yeah.
was upset, man. I walked out of there and I just drove, and I was like, I gotta pull over, man. I can't leave this guy hanging. No way. I pulled
It's
over and I
all
said,
good, man.
let
Appreciate
me
it.
play with it. Let me play with his phone. I gotta set this up right. At least I can see him. He can see me, and we can hear
Yeah,
each other. That's all we need. We don't get this fancy stuff over here. But I really wanted to show because I had set up already your knockout from your first fight all the way
yeah.
up to your last fight. You know what I'm
Oh, that's
saying? And
fire.
and and I was like, oh man, I had that ready, man. But due to this technical difficulties with this guy in the auto shop to put this alarm in, and the people that were ahead of me, it was crazy. But you know what? I was able to come up with something and
Yeah, yeah. Still
just
got
to
it
have you
back.
on, man.
Nah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
No, no, no. Anytime, bro. Anytime. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome over here. Like I said, New York is your home, son.
Appreciate
I
that.
I, I told that to Subio Matias. I told Subio, this is your house over here. This is your
Yeah,
house. When you come over here, we're gonna fill up the stadium. That stadium at the Barclays that day, they did good for their
yeah,
first fight over here in the first venue,
right.
and it was pretty good.
Yeah,
But if it wasn't because of the cancellation of the Cedeno fight and
yeah.
Ojo Santiago, if it wasn't because of that, it would have been more packed. A
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people
for
would have came
sure.
out. You know
For
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
But you have a lot of backup, brother. You have a lot
Yeah,
of backup that come over here to see you from Jersey.
yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, they follow me everywhere I go. So I gotta
Yeah,
put on a
man.
show for them.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Where do you see yourself fighting for title? You know what I'm saying? To me, I could see you fighting for the title by next June.
Yeah,
No later than next June. I see you fighting for title.
yeah. If I'm being realistic with like how everything is going, that could be the case. By next June, I say within the next 2 years. So within the next 2 years, I definitely be fighting for a world title. Um, just writing my name down on history as the next Puerto Rican champ.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm forward to looking for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to see you first with the
Yeah,
Intercontinental Championship belt.
yeah, yeah. Appreciate that.
You know, you know what I'm saying? If there's a possibility that I can make it over there, you know, I'm gonna see what if I can make, move some things around and see if I can make it. You know what I'm saying? I know people over there in Massachusetts, so you know what I'm saying. The Puerto Rican too. They're from a motorcycle club that I know that I
Yeah,
used to be in over here, but we have a chapter over there, and I'm gonna see, if I could go over there, meet up with these guys, and take
yeah.
that crowd with me over there. It'll be a plus.
For sure,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, that'd be
It'll be a
fire.
plus. The more the merrier, man.
Right.
You know. But I hope that God keep blessing you, man. You keep doing what you're doing, and don't look back. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody get into your head. You know what I'm this head game to be playing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep humble the way you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't got to show nothing to nobody, or prove nothing to nobody, and no press conference or nothing. Just say what you gotta say, and that's it.
for
These
sure.
these is what this is what talks when you're in there. This is not
Yeah,
this is not gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The mouth is not gonna do nothing. Your
Yeah,
fist is gonna do
exactly.
the talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, man, it was nice talking to you, brother. I hope to be able to talk to you soon. I got you ready. I'll be able to,
yeah.
stay in contact
We'll
with you.
make it
So
happen.
keep me up to date. Um, Anything that happen, any fights that coming up after June 19th, if I don't make it, we'll keep in contact. You know what I'm saying? But next time I put you on for this next knockout, just coming up for that belt, I'm gonna have those fights one by one, so everybody can see who haven't seen you fight yet, could see you live, your little clips or your knockouts coming
Yeah,
up.
appreciate that.
You
Appreciate
know what I'm
that, man.
saying?
Thank you for
Yo,
sure.
Keith, man, it was a blessing. I hope to see you soon, and until the next one, my brother.
Thank you for having me again. I appreciate you, my guy.
Anytime, my guy. Yo,
Take care.
keep it up, brother. Thanks a
Will
lot,
do.
brother.
All right.
And like I said, that was Keith Cologne over here. You know what I'm saying? Out of boxing over here. Intimate Keith Cologne, good fighter. Um, Keep him your eyes open and looking out for this fighter coming up now. You're gonna see this again. Upcoming prospects like this kid, you're gonna see this again. Just keep your eyes open and keep looking out for him. Until next one. Auto boxing for you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, brother, so I could to pick my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? The more, the merrier, and I'll be able to start giving more content like this. You know what I'm saying? Even better ones. A little set up. I just got caught up in the street and I wasn't able to make it to the house to my computer and able to do it the right way like I normally do. But all right, guys. Until next one. All about for you. Peace.